G
G
L
L
E
E
S.
S. Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that, you know who it is, you know what it is. It's your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General here, reporting for duty. Also, aka a fourth of the Battle Bird podcast, man. Shout out to everybody, but if you haven't done it, make sure you hit that sub button right down there. I appreciate it, man. You already know. Listen, we got some things to talk about all week, man. Who should get fired and who should be benched and all this whole, who should give up play calling. You already know how I feel. But I'm going to tell you like this. If you feel some type of way about Carson Wentz in this game, you're bugging. You're tripping. You're smoking something. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, Carson did what he was asked to do. And this is what you get when you ask a man who is not a game manager to be a game manager. It's not like when Russell Wilson came into the game. It's not like when Tom Brady came into the game. He came into the game just throwing the ball all over the field. He came into the game making lemonade out of limes, making lemonade out of blueberries. You know what I mean? Whatever. He didn't have the ingredients, but he still gave you either the food or the beverage that needed to be prepared. Yes, he did that. He squeezed blood out of a stone. Like all them little terms you want to talk about, he did that, man. So when we talk about Carson Wentz, he's not a game manager. He's a guy that wants to get the football down the field, and you put him in a predicament to where as though he just didn't look right. He didn't look right. Now, what I can say is he didn't turn the ball over, but I need a middle mix of that from Doug Peterson and Carson Wentz. I need him not to be able to turn the football over, but still be aggressive. I said this before the game. Carson Wentz, be aggressive. Play your game. Play your game. You want to hold on to the football. You want to wait until guys get open, because it wasn't that much separation on Sunday. It really wasn't. I don't care how much tape you pull up. You're not going to see that much separation. So Carson, you want to hold the football until people get open? Carson, you want to dip out of sacks and just make spectacular plays like he does on a regular? Cool. I cannot say that I've really seen any of that this game. And that's who Carson Wentz is. He's going to give you that one play where he breaks out of a tackle and he throws a 20-yard, 30-yard, 40-yard bomb down the field. We did not really get that from Carson. I seen really no splash plays. The only one that really sticks out was the catch from Richard Rodgers up the field, and that was like the first drive, and we settled for a field goal. You know what I mean? When you have a coach telling you, listen, take what the defenses give you, right? You cannot ask your quarterback to manage the game let me get this right. You cannot ask your quarterback to be a game manager if your coach is not managing the game. Makes sense? If you don't get what I'm saying, basically what I'm saying is, right, you can't ask your quarterback to manage, to be a game manager when the defense is giving up big plays, when you're not running the football, and dudes are not getting open. It's just impossible. Just think about it, right? Dudes that was asked to be game managers. A guy like Russell Wilson. What did he have? Top 5 defense. Legion of Boom, all that. He had that. Who did he have behind him? Pause. But who did he have running the football? Beast Mode, right? Now you want to go to Tom Brady. Tom Brady, what did he have? A top 5 defense like always. I'm talking about in the beginning of his career when they won a Super Bowl and he only put up 1 touchdown. So when you look at it, who did he have? He had a multiple guys running the football. You know what I mean? Man, when you look at it, you cannot ask your guy to be a game manager but you asked him to throw the football over 35 times. Let that sink in. If I'm a game manager, I should only get 25 attempts. My running game should be 50-50. But no, 18 to 38. 18 to 38. And I'm not sure. I really got to go into it. But I don't even know if that's just dropbacks or if that's attempts. I really got to do my due diligence. You know what I mean? I might put it up there for y'all. But when you look at it, man, I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like the play calls. I don't like the fact that this defense got exposed on something that they already seen. It's not like you didn't see it twice already. The LA Rams, they did the same thing to you. The same team 3 weeks ago did the same thing to you. You didn't learn? Now, is this coaching or is that discipline of players? John Sweat, can we blame this on you? Yes, we can. Can we blame Jim Schwartz? Hell yeah, we can. Because you should be preaching to these guys. Now, second half, Josh Sweat made a heck of an adjustment, and I liked it. But it's not like you didn't see that. See, I would be more, I would be good with it if it was the first time that this happened. You just seen this guy fumbling and bumbling 80 yards down the field because y'all couldn't catch him. You just seen that a couple weeks ago. But yet and still, you let this guy do the same thing. Now back to Carson. For now on, Doug, I keep telling you, if I am Jeffrey Lurie, I'm telling you, step into my office. Why? You're not fired. But if you don't give up play calling, you're fired. Like, seriously, man, things need to change. Once again, I know everybody was screaming it yesterday. No rollouts. Shout out to Dan Orlovsky. No rollouts until after 7 minutes in the third quarter. That's a problem to me, and we've been saying this. It's crazy that when the national media says it, everybody's on it. I've been saying roll Carson Wentz out since week 1. I've been saying it. Go check the tapes. Everything I say is documented. But as soon as Dan Orlovsky says this, we need to roll Carson Wentz. Hogwash. But shout out to Dan Orlovsky, you know what I mean? Because when he says something like that, and now everybody says something like that, I know I was right. But it's not about me, man. It's about this team getting better. I have calmed down, as you can see. You don't see me in an uproar, even though things are sensitive times right now. Because I am still riding with the Eagles. I'm still going to give y'all content after content after content. Win or lose. You know what I mean? But when you look at it, man, we should be way better than this. Finally, our weapons coming back, and I'm like, yeah, let's get it. This thing about to roll. We about to put a 30 to 40 burger on these dudes. Put up 17 points. Put up 17 points. But everybody want to talk about Carson. Did you know Russell Wilson put up 16 points against the Rams? 2 picks. So he had 2 picks and 2 fumbles the game before. He had 2 picks 2 days ago. So that's 4 picks and 2 fumbles, losses, in 2 games. Ain't nobody talking about Russell. Why? Because he had a spectacular first half. So it's just, he may having a bad stretch. So was Carson. The stretch is just longer, and he will get up out of this slump. But he need help from his coaching. He needs somebody in his ear, man. I'm sorry. Sometimes every kid is not the same. Sorry to have to compare Carson Wentz to a kid, but every kid is not the same. Some kids you can stand at the corner and say, "Go ahead, cross the street. You good? Ain't no cars coming." Other kids, you have to hold their hand. Because they get into they get sidetracked, they get into other stuff, and they can't get across that street. So you just got to say, you know what, Carson, come on, take this walk with me. I'm not saying you got to hold his hand the whole game, but you have to check him. That's what DiFilippo used to do, checking. Listen, Carson, I don't know what you seen right there, but you tripping. Let's sit down, take a seat, and let's look at this. That's what Doug is not doing. That's what I got a problem with. I got more content coming. I'm gonna try to go live with y'all tomorrow. I got a busy day tomorrow. Seriously, just like I got a busy day right now. I gotta take my daughter. She ain't here knocked out. I gotta take her to the hospital. You know what I mean? So she good though. Everything good. It's just like a checkup joint. Ain't nothing like that. So, but anyway, man, yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling that I still think that we can win the NFC East, but things gotta change expeditiously. But until next time, man, y'all already know. Yo, that.